Olabafesu. It's the last day of the month. Damn, I'm so happy that it's the last day of the month because this month has been a really, not the best month for me. I caught a lot of hands this month, but I also does a lot of hands. So today it's already like bukanyana one that has like my notes for like this session because I felt like last month I rambled on and on and on about the same thing. So hopefully writing like just generally what happened in the month will like assist me. So let's start with like where am I? You know, the location that I chose today was the balcony at my spot, um, because like number one, um, I don't know how long I still have here, you know. Oh yeah, and like saying, I woke up with the people. Well, I didn't sleep, but yeah, I woke up with the people and decided to do something during the sun, like the sunrise. But then I fumbled sunrise, but I might as well continue because there won't be another sunrise for February. It's the last day, so yeah. So yeah. Anyways, beginning of the month, this month we struggled. We really struggled. I paid rent a shotang, which like caused us to get our lights switched off literally like yesterday. But luckily, the homie that I stay with, we were able to sort it out. This month's rent has been like secured. Remember in the first digital diary, I told you Oaks about one of the people that owed me. Then I even showed you a billboard Nyana. Yeah, so the people that I was talking about at that time in that point of the video, yeah, they were the ones that ended up. Well, it hasn't come in like in my pocket right now, but it should come in today. I was able to get a meeting with them and we spoke, and yeah, their life is just in shambles as much as just like how mine is, so yeah, there's that, positive. But other than that, like, yeah, it was a tough month. Remember how last month I was talking about like family and all of that? Yeah, so like I kind of self-sabotaged. I got a big case of the sadness during the month, and when I'm sad I tend to like block out people that I love, and I tend to like want to just focus on myself and fix what's going on in my life before I can have the energy to assist others, so that really created a strain with my old lady. And like, this is not a good thing, I'll be the first to admit that I shouldn't have allowed my sadness to put me in a hole. I should be doing better, I should be leading by example. But I'm also human, and when you try and it's a correction, sometimes even how it's a correction when I something wrong, and have to erase that thing and write again. So I'm committed to making a change, to being a different person, essentially. Just like keeping my word to being with family, because I know that that's like very important, because Lebanon, they were the ones that allowed me to, they sponsored me with coins to buy data this month, like I was saying before, this month was really heavy. I didn't get any gigs. Yeah, big booby boy, big booby. And the crazy thing is that like it's not like I haven't or I wasn't applying for jobs or I wasn't sending out DMs. I sent out DMs. I applied for like over 30 jobs, but like still, you know, things kind of sort of didn't move my way. Oh, on my head, I have, I think they call it a goofy. I got it in Turkey. You guys will let me know if, like, especially my Muslim friends, you guys will let me know if you feel offended when I wear this. I don't, like offending people, but I got it as a gift, so that's why I wear it, around. Oh, another thing that happened this month is that my speed light broke. The speed light doesn't work anymore, so I'm back to using the flash that's on the camera body of the Nikon D3100, and that's like really blowing up my subjects, especially if they're wearing white. But we made a way around it. Like, I'll show you some examples, and then you also let me know like how you feel, or maybe I'm just being too much of a perfectionist. But as much as the month was tough, I also got like a job, kind of. It's more like volunteer work, and they're paying, like, even though it's not like money that's gonna allow me to survive in the city, but I feel like that's the first step that I'm gonna take to getting like other opportunities. I don't even know how to feel anymore about like wanting to be employed full time. Like, if I can do this freelance thing and not do full time, I think I was burnt by the company I was working full time at, and this now has me have negative emotions when it comes to um, being a permanent guy, But yeah, I got that spawn. Literally yesterday, I got like an email from someone saying that they wanted. Well, I had applied for into a, like some study learnership thing. They also called, and like some guys that have a content writing certificate, they also send me a mail. So like things are like coming up, moving my way, but at the same time it's like I kind of don't know how I'm gonna pay rent every month, and that's like kind of stressful, and my old lady says I should come home, and I've also said this month, especially to my lady, that I'm thinking of going home, but at the same time I feel like going home is gonna focus the motion that I have, um like, let's just take a look at this weekend, for example. This weekend, uh we did cake Eid yesterday. Today is Abu. Saturday is Meiji, and like all of these places are places where I could go interview, do stuff for YouTube, for create something that'll get me work. Like, there's someone that's even texted me and said that they want me to do what I'm doing at their event, and people that are starting up agencies are also hitting me up to come and do interviews at their events. So the value is there, and the potential to make money is there. It's just a question of how consistently can we do this, and how can we get it to a point where it's stable, even though I know that being stable is not like a thing anymore, especially in South Africa, where a lot of people are literally one paycheck away from losing it all. And speaking about South Africa, we've been in the news lately a lot. Internally, there's chats that they want to increase our tax from, I'm talking about VAT, from 15% to 17%, like increased by 2%, which is kind of crazy because they just um, increased the national minimum wage. So if they're gonna increase tax, then that means that the consumer goods go up. That means that us as freelancers later on since the price, and then it creates this whole loop where you're trying to better yourself and improve and do all of these things. Marakamo, the government is not making it easier for you, the person who's, trying to mobilize themselves and be proactive and, try and make some sort of way to make money for themselves. So yeah, it's really crazy. But I still love it here, regardless of the insanity that's going on. There's so many great people, there's so many great stories. Like, you guys will see, um as time goes. Like, I have some stuff in the pipeline that, you know I've already shot that need to be edited, and other stuff that I finally gotten the green light on that I will be releasing, probably, if not before, then after this video. So yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. I think this month, in March, I really need to sit down with myself, my family, and, you know just try and work out what, the plan is. Like, what can be plan B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. But obviously, going home being plan Z, Owen. um right now, i'm I'm optimistic, because ke phela ke re dilo di change anytime. You get me? You just need that one day or that 24 hours where things just change like that, and you get the thing that you were looking for, whether it was money or whatever, like, you really change at any time. So I don't want to move away from the city only for me to find myself coming back to the city and being in a worse spot than I am now. Like, at least at the spot that I am now, my bro has like furniture and all of those things, and I literally just have a bed. You know, it's kind of crazy because I've been like living in the city for like 3+ years, but I only have a bed. You know, yeah, but that's that's that. At the end of the day, I love it here. Oh, also, I got published last month. The piece that we did on Brother Cooper was published. I have another piece that should be getting published soon, like sometime in March, and I've been writing more, so that's also a plus one. So I have this idea of like my stuff living within like a loop where it's like images, video, and then a, what you call this, um a article. So everything, it like feeds off each other. So if you get the stuff from like the photos, and then you'll go on to watch the video, and then you'll go and see the article, or whichever way. So yeah. One thing that I will say is that journalism right now, especially the one that I'm privy to, you know it's really missing the old style of like getting to know people, sitting with people, and, you know, asking them, or befriending them, but befriending them in a way, in a short period of time, where you gain a lot of information on this person that other people are not privy to, or would take a friend a longer time to get out of them. And that's something that I want to bring back. And this year actually marks 10 years of um, the golden generation. Well, the golden generation from my perspective of South African hip hop. So, like, we'll definitely do pieces on that throughout the year, and like try and interview homies who were in the scene at the time, and seeing that also Ricky is dropping his album soon, 10 years after, Family Values. It kind of makes sense. And yeah, we've been interviewing a lot of people, which is like super cool. We get sometimes exclusive information. Sometimes we get like people who are really just like honest and so sweet and just so childlike in their responses. And that's what makes me so happy about doing these interviews, so happy about having this mic that for the longest time I did not use. I don't know why, you know? So, yeah, dude, like, yeah, the month was bad, but there's still a lot of positives that came out of it. So I feel like if I was to focus on the bad, I wouldn't, you know, be able to wake up every day and, you know, do my thing. I think also being unemployed, low key, is a blessing because it really now is showing me what are my interests, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, and is allowing me the time to work on it. You know, it's allowing me the time to do other things that for 3 years I was not able to do. So being unemployed, it comes with its benefits. But one thing that I've saw like last month is this thing of wearing multiple hats, like because I shoot, edit, do everything like primarily by myself, and then with a lady with her like marketing advice and stuff. But most of like the the heavy duty stuff is done by me, and I've realized that like when you're a creative person in 2025, it feels like you need to be a jack of all trades, and the saying jack of all trade, master of none. So what I mean by this is, let's take this video for example. I'd have to make like a TikTok out of it. I have to make the long form. I have to make clips and all of those things just so that the video can be seen by more people, And it also has me like questioning if I even want like 10,000, 20,000, 100 million, or whatever, 1 billion views on my things, because then it has me asking, what am I doing what I'm doing for? Like, yes, we all want to make money and all of that, but like, why when I post a video do I want the video to do good? And what is good? Because a video can do, like, you can check the page now, there's like a video that has like 20 views, and I see that as a bad video. Why do I see it as a bad video? Is it because maybe deep down I want this YouTube thing to work and then make a living out of it? I don't know, but at the same time it's like, why am I doing this in the first place? I'm doing these digital diaries, I'm doing these other videos to keep myself busy essentially while I'm trying to look for work. And also it it's like it creates a good template for people, that when you're like presenting yourself and you can quickly just show them a video that you've already done and be like, yo, we can do this at your thing, da 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 da. It makes like that whole situation easier, instead of sending them an idea that is like on paper. There's like something physical that they can grab. So if that's the goal, why do I feel bad when a video doesn't perform well? I don't know, man, but yeah, um I feel like I've rambled enough for this session. Ke la rata hapaya. Thank you to like the 55 subscribers that we have. We appreciate you guys so much. More stuff is coming, um more interviews, more videos. Like, I actually now have a backlog of stuff, because like there was a time when I went to sound check and we couldn't use that stuff, and there was a time when, like yesterday, where we went to Keed and we got there late, but we still got some interviews in. So now I'm like just trying to find a way of like doing it. And also, that's another thing, like, I feel like at the same time, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, then I'm a dip. But I feel like I'm such a perfectionist, and this is what's blocking me from doing things like TikToks or reels or even sharing the stuff that we've already recorded, because in some of that stuff, like, dude, the camera is moving around. It's not, you know, pretty, it's not what I was told to do at film school. And then that makes me feel bad. But then I've realized while consuming social media that videos are to be shared, no matter how bad they might be, but there's still information there. There's still something that someone can learn out of that bad video. So, like, I'll try my best to like post them, and then like maybe end of this month we can like sit down, well, March, we can sit down again and like review these bad videos. I'll get like a friend or something, and then I'll ask them, or I'll do a group and I'll ask them how they feel, and then let's have a conversation around this, stuff that I feel is bad, but still has a lot of information that I feel that a lot of people would be grateful for. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do this month. We're gonna release some of the backlog videos. So maybe I won't do one a week, like videos, but I might do like Tunya now or something. I don't know. It's just to clear the backlog. But that is also when we have time to edit, because remember, we still don't have span. So we're gonna kind of like have to maximize on everything this month. Turns out it's our last month. I love you. Be safe. Believe in yourself. Keep on creating. Sharp.